we're in a boom territory. But if I look
End
at
of the boom,
valuations of
end of
like
the
an
bubble.
Nvidia of a price earnings ratio of 50, like how do you define a bubble at that point? Like when your valuations are already like very, very lofty.
It's when loads of small companies appear out of nowhere at valuations of 100 billion. It's when things you've never heard of that seem a bit ridiculous are getting amazing valuations. A classic example of that in recent times was during the meme stock event. And the time before that was when all the cannabis companies came out and they all went on silly valuations. It's not necessarily when the big guns are doing well. It's when the ones you never heard of are IPOing at silly valuations, and you're hearing news of an AI company that's 6 days old that's been invested 500 million into, that sort of thing. It's when everything is golden, not when just a few things are golden. And we're not really in that mode yet. I mean, I don't see it. Maybe you can point out half a dozen bubble events on the market in recent weeks, but I don't see it. And it's also when everybody and his uncle is making money. And he said, my postman told me the stock market was the place to be, and I went in and I've made £100,000 in the last week. Oh, clever. That's when you're in bubble territory. And maybe there's a little bit of that going on with Nvidia, for example.